Hey everybody, my name is Esther and I have Parkinson's disease. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the follow. So tomorrow is my much anticipated 1-year annual visit checkup with my movement disorder specialist. I see an MDS in the Mayo Clinic in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I wanted to kind of talk for a second about what my expectations are from this visit. So my background is in healthcare. I was a hospital administrator, a clinic administrator. My father is a physician, and so I'm very familiar with how healthcare works. And as a patient, I think that we forget sometimes that we're in the driver's seat of this relationship. Sometimes the patient-physician relationship can become very paternal in a way. Like they're an authority figure and we're kind of deferring to whatever they say. And that's not how the patient-doctor relationship is really intended to be. There's something called patient rights, and if you go to a healthcare provider and you ask to see them, they are required to show them to you. And one of the very basic rights of patients is that we have the right to be involved in our care. And in addition to being involved in our care, a part of that is we have the right to have things explained to us in a way that we can understand and to ask questions and have them answered. And I take those rights very seriously. So I'm very fortunate in that I have a really good movement disorder specialist who's very responsive to my questions, and he always has explained to me that he's like my coach. Like, he gives me the tools that I need to make the best decisions out in the field, but the decisions are ultimately always up to me. So I hope that everybody will remember that, but I would be remiss in not mentioning that I know everyone doesn't have the access that I have. So equitable access in healthcare is something very, very important to me. I've spent large swaths of my career working in the not-for-profit, in organizations that serve the underserved and provided healthcare to them. And if you want to really advocate for change, it's really important that you acknowledge that our system is not really fair, and do things that you can do to try to rectify that. In this country, a lot of that does have to do with, unfortunately, as always, politics, which I don't like to talk about because it's just like so divisive. But I think we all have the same goals when it comes to healthcare in this country, that access is equitable and that everybody gets the same opportunity to live a healthy and happy life as everyone else. So part of what I am going to start doing is being more engaged with my representatives, because last time I checked, we are, at least theoretically, still involved in a representative democracy. Although sometimes when I look at who represents us, it's not exactly like looking in the mirror. But to make sure that my voice is heard. And the easiest way to do that right now is obviously to speak up and urge your senator to support the plan to end Parkinson's. The Parkinson's Foundation has really great information on how to craft a letter, reach out and make a call, how to locate your senator if you don't know who that is, and advocate for that really, really important next step in everybody's goal, which is to end this bummer of a disease. So I'll put the links for that in this post, and I hope everybody will do that. It's a really simple step. It can be as simple as an email. I did one the other day, just real quick, as like a DM to my senator in Texas, and I hope everybody will think of doing the same. So as always, I hope this helps.